Thank you everyone for watching this video, and now we will begin our video on discussing the estate of Nicodemo, little Nicky Scarfo's Fort Lauderdale estate called Casablanca South. The origin. During the 1980s, the Philadelphia crime family was going under a power struggle. First, the godfather of Philadelphia, Angelo Bruno, lost his life in a power struggle under his consigliere, Antonio Tony Bananas Caponegro. Caponegro, along with his conspirators, had plotted to take the life of Angelo Bruno and successfully did in 1980. Angelo Bruno's successor, Philip Chicken Man Testa, would be appointed as the new boss of the city of Philadelphia. Testa's first assignment to prove himself as boss was to take care of those who were involved in the plot of taking the life of Angelo Bruno. Unfortunately, a year after Angelo Bruno's death, Philip Testa will lose his life in a very similar manner with a power struggle within his own family. After Philip Testa's death, his consigliere, Nicodemo, little Nicky Scarfo, will be appointed as the new godfather of the city of Philadelphia, and they will unleash a more feared and threatening environment than the city of Philadelphia has ever reached before. Casablanca South. In 1981, after the death of Philip Chicken Man Testa, Nicky Scarfo had already had properties. He lived in New York, his birth city. Then he moved to South Philadelphia during his childhood and to adulthood. Afterwards, he then moved to Atlantic City on North Georgia Avenue, in which we will show you right here in this video, and we'll cover the evolution of that compound another time. However, while Nicky Scarfo was living in Atlantic City and then was appointed as the new godfather of Philadelphia, he was rewarded financially. And as gambling was booming during the 1980s, so was the mafia's presence as well, and as the godfather, he will take most of the profits. One of the things Scarfo has spent his money on lavishly was that after taking care of business after the death of John McCullough, who was the head of the roofers unions, Nicky Scarfo has seized some of his assets along with many others who were caught in the crossfire and had bad dealings with other people in the previous regimes. One of the things Scarfo has spent lavishly on while traveling to Florida, since that was his biggest escape, he was convinced by his nephew, Philip Crazy Phil Leonetti, to purchase a home in Fort Lauderdale. We will show you pictures of Nicky Scarfo and his family members in Casablanca South, which is the property Scarfo chose to purchase during the early 80s. According to Philip Leonetti, in his book Mafia Prince, he stated this: "Me, my uncle, and Lawrence," referring to Lawrence Merlino, "went down to Florida for almost 3 weeks. It was nice. We sat on the beach all day and ate at the best restaurants at night. We were staying at a condominium in Turnberry, which was little ways from Miami. I love these vacations. I needed them. We all did. While we were there, I said to my uncle, we should get a place down here. My uncle loved the idea and told me and Lawrence to start looking at houses. We found a place in Fort Lauderdale that was owned by a guy from Philadelphia who was a real estate developer. It was a gorgeous, sprawling hacienda-style home right on the water. My uncle loved it. He had me pay the guy $650,000 in cash, and we bought the place. We named it Casablanca South, and we had a little sign made up that said that, and we put it in front of the house. The place was gorgeous. It had a pool, a boat ship, the whole 9 yards. Scarfa's South Florida shopping spree wasn't done. We bought a white Rolls Royce Silver Shadow that we drove whenever we were there. We brought over a boat from Atlantic City, which was a 40-footer, and we docked it right behind the house. We named that boat The Usual Suspects, and I was the captain of that boat. No one drove that boat except me. So that gives you a bit of a lifestyle to how Nicky Scarfo spent his money lavishly. We will show you photos too of how the property looks currently as of today. We will go over a little bit of the background of the home. As you can see online, that is no longer purchased on the marketplace. It already has a current owner and is off the market. But based on the description about this home, it is located just 2 lots from the South Intercoastal Waterway. This large home with 4 bedrooms and 5 baths on 80 feet of deep water needs TLC, or bring your builder in decision of the home of your dreams. It is a single family home. It was built in 1979. It has 2 garage spaces and more. Now from the street view, we will also show you, based on the Google Street View, how it was compared from today's standards in the year of 2024 and to how it was during the 1980s. As you can see today, right along this door, this is where it had Casablanca on the 3100 side, on the right side. Instead of it being Casablanca South, this now has the address 3100. In Scarfo's day, and as you can see today, the only time you can see 3100 is at the front gate against the black mailbox, which is underneath the light lamppost. And we will show you how it was back in Scarfo's heyday. As you can see in Scarfo, with the door closed, next to him is John Ciancaglini, another Scarfo associate, and we were showing you the news reports.
On this final day of testimony, defendant John Ciancaglini took the stand. He denied killing Billy Veazey in 1995 in retaliation for the murder of his own brother, Michael. Michael Ciancaglini died at the hands of hitman-turned-government witness John Veazey. Billy Veazey was shot to death on the morning his brother, John Veazey, was to take the stand in another mob trial. Ciancaglini testified that Billy Veazey apologized for the actions of his brother John, that he, Ciancaglini, and Billy Veazey shook hands. Government attorney Barry Gross tried to paint a different picture.
Isn't it true that you had an argument with Billy Veazey the day before he was killed?
I never had an argument with Billy Veazey, Mr. Gross. Never.
Isn't it true you told him that he would never see his brother?
I never said that, Mr. Gross. Never. Stop insinuating things.
John Ciancaglini served 9 years for extortion and conspiracy and was in jail for most of the bloody mob wars of the early and mid-90s. He denies being a mob member and said he didn't know bosses Ralph Natale or Nicky Scarfo. But the government tried to bring Ciancaglini's credibility into question by showing the jury a 1986 photograph of John Ciancaglini with Scarfo at Scarfo's vacation home in Florida.
Identify the people in that picture, please. That's me on the right and Nikki Scarfo on the left.
The defense tried to show the jury that Ciancaglini just tagged along for the trip to Florida with his brother.
And now we'll show you a video brought to you by Mob Facts, based on the compound of Scarfo's estate during that time, right here.
This video was brought to you by Mob Facts. Please subscribe to their channel and let them know Infinitely Productions brought you there.
Slowly.
Right there.
Was that it? They were back there? They were right there, yeah, they were right there. Wait a minute. I can't see.
There's nobody there.
No, there's nobody there now. That's
All right. We'll come back. No, we wrote it down.
Huh,
Showing you the outside of the house, just like we did there.
just go get the door. We are more to the middle of the street than to the right. We're giving more space. There you go. Slower, Mark.
I'll just park this to that other car.
How can I park it so it helps you?
This house here is 2 rooms.
Right here is fine. If
How about like this?
right around here is fine, yeah? Because
What's behind me there, Joe?
Nothing. Oh, wait. Stop.
Nothing.
See? These guys are heavy.
You all set?
Anytime.
That car is loaded. That house is loaded with cars.
Yeah.
You sure there's not a pole behind me? I saw one.
Yeah, there is one, but about 10 feet.
You got plenty of room.
10 feet away from you.
You see it?
No, there's chairs in the way.
Alright, no, go ahead.
Alright, you can turn anytime.
Take my time anyway.
Yeah, stall it.
Whatever you said. These guys look fucking.
Yeah, they look great.
Shoot him.
Hey, look down there. Yeah, I shot him already.
Wait, nobody's back there. Nothing. Those are the two old guys,
Stay.
too.
Stay.
Let him go through the stop sign.
Yeah. 3 guys.
One's a kid. Alright, let's follow him.
Keep your eye on
Yeah, great.
Sorry, we can fall back. You just dropped the other 2 off, yes. Right, correct.
He's not even.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more of our content. Feel free to give your feedback and suggestions on what we should do next in the comments. This is Infinite Lee Productions. We love ya.